After the game, Noah approaches Jacob on the sideline to check up with his injury. Jacob is still in a lot of pain, and Noah offers him some old prescription drugs to help him out.
Jacob is still dealing with a lot of pain, so he decides to go to a doctor. The doctor asks him a few questions about his injury and does a brief checkup. After the checkup, the doctor recommends that Jacob go see a physical therapist and gives him a prescription for some painkillers. He takes the prescription and goes on his way.
The pills Jacob got from Noah seem to help, so he thinks the prescription should be enough and he doesn't need to go to physical therapy. Over time, he becomes more and more dependent on the painkillers.
Eventually, the prescription runs out, and Jacob desperately goes back to the doctor for another one. The doctor refuses to refill it and turns Jacob away.
He resorts to returning to Noah at the gym, hoping to get more drugs from him. This time, Noah wants money in exchange for the pills, and so Jacob finds himself buying the drugs from an illegal source.
At this point, Jacob is well down the road of addiction. I wonder where he'd be had he chosen a different path. Let's take a look.
This time, Jacob decides not to take the pills from Noah, but thinks he should go see his friend Joe, who is a physical therapist. He knows that because of direct access, he can go see Joe right away and does not need a doctor referral.
At the physical therapist, Jacob receives an in-depth personal evaluation. Joe shares his plan of care with Jacob and lets him know that they can get started right away. Joe educates Jacob on his injury and exactly what he thinks he can do for him.
He works with Jacob on his mobility, strength, and balance to help him return to sport. He uses his expertise on movement and rehabilitation to maximize the benefits of Jacob's therapy. Through physical therapy, Jacob gets a reduction in his pain and improvement of function without needing any additional prescription medication.
Jacob learns that physical therapists can do so much more than this. They can work in lots of settings, including outpatient clinics, hospitals, nursing homes, and with sports teams. And they help people with all kinds of problems like coordination and stroke recovery. They even participate in community outreach. He finds out that the local therapists run an exercise education program at the local school to help the community stay active and healthy.
After learning all about what physical therapy can do, Jacob is sure that he made the right choice and now recommends physical therapy to all of his friends and family in need.
It wasn't long before Jacob got back to doing what he loved. He even was able to use all that he learned to help guide others into the wonderful world of physical therapy.